Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Yes, this is Sandi Ballard, your host of the Monday Motivation Podcast, No More Excuses. Again, if you have not connected with me on LinkedIn, please do so. Sandi with an I, Ballard, Ballard, and my website, growingforward.biz, B-I-Z. Twitter, SLBallard13, and of course my business Facebook page, Growing Forward Success Coaching. So if you are not already doing that, connected with me, please do so, because I love to post questions and links and to articles and get feedback from everyone. So throughout the week, based on the theme. So where are you? Where are you listening? I'd love to hear from you. I know locally in the United States, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Boston. I know I'm missing Oklahoma, and some places over in the UK as well. So would love to hear from you as far as where you are listening, and then where you are last week. Did you find yourself? Did you figure out where you are in regards to your goals? I heard from quite a few people actually, but one person actually mentioned being on track, was super excited. It's great. It's like, okay, let's talk through this. And not that I want to squash anyone's achievements, but, all in a good day's work, right? However, some of this person's goals were merely tasks associated with a goal. Now, I've talked about this in previous podcasts, and it really came from what I went through about a year ago when I was working on my goals and updating my sheet and checking my progress. And I believe it's podcast 41, Tasks versus Goals. Because one of my things was update my website. Well, that really isn't a goal. It's not a goal at all. It's a task associated with a goal. The bigger goal is to be able to have my website flow better and have more information on it, better information on it, not necessarily more, for clients, so to attract more clients. So looking at what is that task going to help me do, and then also looking at as a goal is to get more clients, what do I need to do? So it's more like cleaning up and updating my website. And then another person actually admitted he had not achieved. There was one goal, and specifically one goal that he had not achieved. And we talked through why. And it was the realization of understanding priorities of the tasks, and also allowing himself to get distracted. So we talked through some of the ways to understand how to prioritize. So determining what's a good use of his time, which things are important, and discussed some of the distractions. Because many times we allow ourselves to get distracted due to not really knowing what needs to be done, perhaps not really wanting to do something, or whether we need to be the one to really do it. So we just keep bumping things down on the list, and we allow those things, the outside forces, to distract us. So we really talked through a lot of that and how he can put those things some habits in place and delegate and or clean up his to-do list. So really taking a good look at your goals, whether you create the plan of how, when you create the plan of how, those tend to be tasks. There are the mini goals, 30, 60, 90-day goals, even 1-year goals. Like right now, we've got about 5.5 months to the end of the year. So looking at your goals, what's left and how can we get there? So you got to break down that big ass goal, that big vision of who you want to become, your best self, so to speak. And then, so let's discuss one. A personal goal, so to speak. Weight is always a good example. Always. Who isn't always talking about their weight and exercise? I've got 10 I need to lose. As I say, I got 10 pounds that needs to leave right away. But, what's your big overall goal? If your mind thinks in weight or size, that's fine. But in a sense, it really should be, because I have one client that we talk about just becoming the best, healthiest person and happiest person she can become. So envision envision what you yourself looks like and feels like, and by when. And perhaps you have a quote unquote, like I said, specific size or weight you want to be, by when. Again, say it, put a deadline on it. That can be your goal as well. But if you think about it, achieving the size and weight would help you become the person that you'd want to be. So again, by losing the weight or by becoming a certain size, what does that do for you as far as, is it confidence? So is it you want to become a more confident, healthy person? So again, thinking more vision, big vision, and then breaking it down into smaller goals, and then the tasks are the how. So I don't want to split hairs too much on that, but again, get a picture of yourself in mind, or perhaps if you have an old picture of yourself that's where you want to go again, cool, get it. But then we got to break it down. So by the end of the year, 5.5 months. So we've got 30, 60, 90 days. The how, of course, there's exercise, but not everyone has to take off running, and not everyone has to really exercise hardcore. Is it walk, bike, yoga? How many times a week? That's the how, okay? Research recipes to make. Understand healthier choices when going out, reviewing menus before you go out. Break down those goals, and then you get into your habits. The habits are affecting your tasks, which hurt your goals. Okay, you got to really, again, break this down so you understand what is causing you to not achieve your goals and what needs to be tweaked so you can achieve the goals by the end of the year and make some progress, get back on track, make some progress. Many people say their goal is to work out 3 times a week. No, that's the task associated with the goal. So, let your workout I guess looking at your habit then. So instead of saying, like I said, working out 3 times a week is your goal, the working out is the task. So what are your habits that are stopping you, or your excuses that are stopping you from working out 3 times a week, or how many ever times a week? Eating out, making healthier choices. Do you need to eat out that much? Or what are you doing? What's getting in the way that you can't cook at home or take your lunch? How do you understand the knowledge of choices? Years ago, I remember I had my daughter out to lunch, and I was so mad. I was looking at the menu, and I had this salad, and it was actually really good. And my daughter and her friend had potato skins, which looked even better. But what's the difference? Well, the calories. The salad I ate was more calories than the potato skins. I mean, doesn't that piss you off? But the calories aren't equal. The calories for a salad aren't the same as how it goes into your body. So just understanding that you can't get caught up with those numbers as well. But what's, again, getting in the way? Time, cooking, research. So what's the habit associated with that? Time management, prioritizing, learning to say no or learning to say yes, right? So your habits can affect everything. You don't like to cook every night? Meal prep. Work defines your evenings. Go to bed earlier and work out in the morning. You got to change your habits before you can change your life. So think about business goals. Big vision has become a disruptor in your field. Perhaps you equate that to the end of the year. 10 new small clients, 2 big clients. Maybe it's a specific dollar amount or certain sales goals like that. Again, breaking it down, 30, 60, 90 days. And then the how. So in that 30, 60, 90 days, how would you get 2 new big clients? How would you get 10 new smaller clients? Would it be networking events, phone calls, follow-ups? You got to look into the how. How are you going to get that? And then what are your habits? I freaking hate networking. Everybody's selling. Well, only if you're at specific events. So have you gone to the wrong networking events? So, so in a sense you avoid them, or maybe you're highly introverted and you don't like those. but looking at what, the how. So how can you find those clients? Well, if you don't like networking, then you better start looking at how to get referrals, or you got to learn to pick up the phone. Oh, if you hate the phone and you hate cold calls, well, then you better start liking networking. So everything can't be an excuse, because no matter what business you're really in, you've got to sell yourself. Even if you install something, if the client, the homeowner or the business owner doesn't like, if you're rude to them or whatever, you got to sell yourself, because there's a lot of businesses out there that run on rewards and raises, raises and benefits, work off of rewards and good jobs. So in a sense, I don't care what you're doing in your life, you're selling yourself as well as a product and service. And so you got to look at the other tasks that are getting in the way. Same as in the personal side with the weight loss, time management, saying no and yes, prioritizing. Can you ask for help? Like the one person who didn't achieve his goal because he wasn't sure how to prioritize or what he could delegate. So like last week when I asked where you are, I spoke with a couple people who are actually, like the examples I gave, those are actually now, they're becoming clients. So we're going to talk about what needs to change. And so I ask you, what needs to change? Your mindset, understanding the tasks versus goal, understanding your habits and how they are affecting, and be willing to change those things. Those are the things that need to change. Habits need to change so you can work on your tasks, hit your mini goals, and get to progress and achieve those big ass hairy goals, right? The BHAGs that everyone calls it. I hate that. Yes, I said that. BHAG. I hate that term. I don't know why. I just don't like the name HAG, I guess. But anyway, hit your big hairy ass goal. But understanding your habits and looking at your environment. Who's your tribe? We've talked about that a few podcasts ago. Learning to ask for support. Right now, I'd like my tribe to smack the cheese out of my hand. If they see me with some cheese and crackers in my hand, smack it the hell out of my hand, because I love cheese and like trail mix nuts. I know it's killing me, but so asking for help, saying, "Hey, this is what I have to do. Can you help me?" So whether it's if you don't like networking. I've seen people that I've, in some of my groups go, they're shy and they're not sure where or how to network. So they're going to go together. Again, on the weight loss side, I have a new client that she's going to go home and ask her husband, and it's going to be a family event to meal prep for the week. So they're spending time together, but they're also doing something for them as a family with healthy eating, and it's going to help her achieve her goal. So, this week, realize what needs to change, what habits, how you can ask for support. Just a little shift, an aha moment. And then rework your goal sheet, your 30, 60, 90 days. It's on the website, growingforward.biz. You can download it there. There's still plenty of time to refocus and make progress and achieve those goals. And July 21st, so this Friday, I have my 90-day goal visioning workshop. So if you're in Indy, sign up, email me, sballard@growingforward.biz. It's only 9 to noon. It's $79. So let's get things going and let's make shit happen. All right? Have a great week, and I look forward to hearing you back. And please, please, please help me spread the word by sharing this podcast. Cheers.